Yo, my name is Christopher. I'm a producer, recording, mixing, mastering engineer from Sweden, focusing on extreme metal. A while back, I made a video of a bunch of counterfeit microphones from AliExpress, and it was a really short video because they had a lot of noise and they pretty much just sucked. But I got a comment a little while back that made me revisit these microphones. So the first thing I did was that I took the cable that they sent with the microphones with this cheap plastic XLR, and I plugged it into the front of my audio interface. And that worked. It was very little noise compared to the original signal that you can hear now.
Och så här låter den med samma inställningar men genom en vanlig XLR-kabel.
So I opened up the microphone and pin number 3 was floating in mid-air. So I thought maybe if I solder pin 3 to the ground connection, I'll get less noise. That didn't work at all. So then I started thinking that maybe the difference is that I'm connecting in front of the interface into the high impedance input compared to the back of the interface with the regular XLR cable, which is the microphone input. So just to test it out, I connected the microphone to a DI box and then into the back of the audio interface.
Och så här låter den genom en vanlig XLR-kontakt men genom en DI-box.
And that works even better with even less noise than connecting it to the front.
Yo.
So the biggest difference seemed to be the impedance of the microphone and not if it was balanced or unbalanced. So what I ended up doing to modify it was that I had a leftover SM57 original transformer that I soldered into the microphone, and that was even better than the DI box.
Och nu provar vi igen med modifikationen. Hej, 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 hej.
So now it's not only balanced, but it also sounds pretty good. So I thought next thing we should do is to go to the rehearsal studio and record some snare with it and compare it to a original SM57. I don't have a Beta 57 unfortunately, but at least we can hear if it sounds good or not. So let's go to the other studio. Yo, there's a storm going on outside, so I'm sorry for the messy hair, but we're in the rehearsal studio, so we're gonna record some snare and we'll run it straight through the console. I made a little contraption. The middle microphone is a modified SM57 original. This one is a T-bone. I thought it would be fun to compare it. And this is of course the AliExpress microphone. Since they're not the same microphone anyways, I'm not gonna spend time to make it super scientific. I'll just point it on a snare, and if it sounds good, it sounds good, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's pretty much it. So let's put it on the snare drum. We are back in the studio, so let's listen to the recordings. Let's start with the original 57 without the transformer. Yeah, it sounds exactly like I expected it to. Let's listen to the T-bone MB75. It also sounds as expected. It has a little bit more bleed than the SM57, but that could just be where it's placed. So let's jump over to the AliExpress Beta 57. Yeah, to my ears it sounds pretty good. I mean, it's different than the other ones, but those are different microphones. The signal doesn't clip. The bleed is manageable. I mean, let's compare the bleed. I mean, I could work with that. In conclusion, while I was editing the video, I noticed that it has a resonance peak around, I don't know, 1-2K or something, possibly higher. But other than that, I mean, it works. Is it the best sounding microphone ever? I mean, probably not, or absolutely not. But it's another mic for me to use. Should you buy a AliExpress microphone and modify it with a original transformer, or they sell fake transformers on AliExpress for SM57s and 58s for like $6 for 2 of them or something? I mean, you can if you want to. I didn't buy them to replace a original microphone. I bought them because I was curious to try them out, see if I could do something with them and if I could maybe learn something new. And I think I did. I mean, at least from what I can gather, I think the capsule was too high of an impedance to work in a professional environment. And with the transformer, I managed to take that down a bit. And it sounds fine. I mean, yeah. So I learned something new and I had fun, and that's about it for me. So should you buy one or not? I mean, do it if you want to. I don't care. They cost like, I think the Beta 57 was $15 or euro or whatever, and the transformer I used was free. So go for it if you want to. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.